Alright, Matt, so the video on the left is the first one, video on the right is the second. Got a great grip from our first lesson together last week. I really like that. Good setup, left shoulder a little higher than the right. And go back. You know, the length of the swing might be something that we look at, obviously, that we did look at. But we really focused on how your left knee was a little bit outside your right knee was outside your right ankle. Because in my opinion, your left knee kicked it that way, which made your swing kind of long as well. So what we did was, over here on the right, we stuck that shaft there. We have a little piece of tape right there on your left toe. And we have a little tack tick on your left elbow. That was more just for you to try to feel like to shorten it. That's not the way to shorten it, but it's a way to shorten it. And we just, like you were saying before the recording, we just try to get you to feel like your right hip went in more.
Yeah, that's a big difference. Everything's pushing out on that one.
Correct.
Everything's turning on that one.
Right. Your left knee hadn't collapsed in video number 2. Your right knee is your right hip's kind of gone in. Shorter swing. That looks really good. And you felt like this was, you were hitting it 100 yards or so. And if we could keep that there, that would be great. Our tendency is to kind of go back to what we usually do, but everything about number 2 looks awesome.
Like you would do the same thing, same swing, same rotation, drive, or everything else? Everything else,
okay. Yes. Like your right hip goes in more. The right hip and the right knee is more about the pivot. Because if you can get your body to operate, excluding your arms, if you can get your body to operate the correct way, like your feet, your knees, your hips, your shoulders, and then you kind of progress to your arms. We need your pivot to be correct, and then we can educate your arms how to operate. But we're on the right track with trying to get your right knee or your right hip to go in more. Your right knee doesn't go outside your ankle. That's a better pivot. So take someone like Rory McIlroy. His right knee didn't go outside his right ankle. Any questions?
No, I like it.
Great.